Hey guys, the Gundam Boy here today. I've been thinking about what the next video should be, and someone in the comments said, what are your thoughts on the armor passive? So guess what we're doing today? If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome. If you're someone that's been watching for a while, welcome back. This is the only channel where you'll have to correct me on the information of guns, but I will never fall for the AI-generated general brash. We're gonna be looking at all the armor passives, all Warbond ones included. So, we'll get right to it, starting off with Padded Armor. Padded Armor increases the medium armor from 100 to 150 by squeezing wreck slips between the gaps of the armor, putting this armor on par with heavy armors, but without the mobility of a crippled turtle. No longer will you have to fear the stray twink a bullet from these fuckers. Sometimes, the advantage is being harder than the opponent. No, not that kind. Padded Armor is a general damage reducer, but don't mistake that extra armor to mean you're exploding proof. I mean, indirect hits will be fine, but stepping on a mine is probably game over. Next up, we have Servo Assistant, the result of jorking it with only your right hand. Achieve the fantasy of throwing a child 83 meters in a direction. Too lazy to walk in the direction of a bot fabricator that's only 20 meters away will get this armor to whip that shit right at them. Servo Assistant is my favorite way to apply liberty when it comes to stratagems like airstrikes or fucking 500 kilogram bombs. And if you're using anything like impact grenades, you actually have way more range than you would with any other grenade that has a fuse, because, well, it goes off on impact. Duh. Here's the difference of a guy who doesn't jork it throwing a ball. Weak ass. Next up, we have the Engineering Kit. Reduce recoil when crouching or prone by 30%, and increase the initial holding capacity of grenades by 2. If you're the grenadier of the team and you like to whip all the grenades at the enemies, this is the best armor for you. And for the girls who are playing Helldivers, simulate what it's like to be a man and have pockets. Yeah, that's right, you guys don't have any pockets. After doxing the automaton that killed me on Black Ops 6, I will demonstrate the accuracy of this gun when you're firing with the crouch position with this armor on. This armor makes you immune to Parkinson's disease, which means every shot you fire will be accurate as hell. Look at that accuracy. You're hitting all your shots today. Maybe not that one with that girl, but you're hitting your shots at least here.
Will you marry me? Marry.
And here's what it looks like if you don't have the armor mod on. His accuracy is really bad because his girl broke up with him. Next up, we have the Medkit armor passive, which lets you be as reckless as possible with no repercussions of overstimming yourself because you probably won't survive the next battle. Be the medic of the team, or take a shot for yourself every time you take a minor amount of damage. Remember, it's not addicting! Next up, we have Fortified, the armor passive that my friend Taurus should wear since he loves to step on mines and randomly explode. This is basically the same thing as the Engineering Kit, but instead of extra grenades, you explode with less damage. Witness the twink grenade from this automaton do almost nothing to me. Now, this doesn't mean because you have a little bit of explosive resistance you should go around playing Minesweeper because, ooh, sometimes that could kill. Next up is Democracy Protects. 50% chance not to die while taking lethal damage. And remember, you may survive the initial blast, but not the fall. Electrical Conduit provides 95 resistance to arc damage. Ever want to recreate the time you're struck by lightning? Walk around the battlefield. Come on, get up. Get up. Jesus. If you have that one annoying teammate that likes to use the arc thrower against bugs and bots, be sure to wear this armor because you'll be protected from their bullshit. Next up, we have Advanced Filtration. Provides 80 resistance to gas damage and its effects. Gas enemy locations and walk right in like you are the one that's causing the stink problem at the Kawaii-Con. And just because you can breathe in the gas, it doesn't mean your friends can't, so remember that. Also, it's kind of weird. Look at this, watch. Yeah, you can blow up the ammunition with the gas. Next passive we have is Inflammable, which is complete bullshit because it only gives you 75 damage resistance to fire. Watch in horror as your character screams as he walks through the fire. I don't really get this one. Why did they just give us like way higher resistance? Also, they gotta fix that part where he's just like Alright, and now we have Peak Physique. Increase melee damage by 50%, improve weapon handling with less drag on the weapon movement. One of my personal favorites for the armor passives, as this does allow you to control your gun way better than if you're using other armors. Spinning with the armor on. Spinning with the armor off. Next up we have Unflinching. Helps prevent Helldivers from flinching when hit. It decreases how much you jiggle around. In some cases you won't do it at all. I let this guy shoot me, but I got mad. Here's what it looks like when you're not wearing the armor and the guy shoots you and you flinch looking all the way to the right like a pimp slapped the shit out of you. This is a PSA that shoot automaton bodies because some of them are pretending to be dead like this guy, huh? Lastly, we have the Scout Armor. Witness me and my perfect sneaking skills. Travel in comfort knowing that your perfectly black armor blends in with the yellow desert. Just try not to get too close or they might see you. And any points you mark on the map, you'll see the enemies in a radar blip. Otherwise, that is the end of the video. There really isn't that many armor passives. It's unfortunate because I feel like some of them are poo-poo. But I don't really wear the armor for the passives. I kind of go for drip. Alright, but that is the end of my video, guys. I don't want to stretch this out because I'm going to go into the depth of statistics and stuff about it. But you guys all have a great one, and let me know what kind of armor you would like to see being introduced with passives. God, I feel like I was forgetting to cover something out of my videos. It probably was important.